Welcome everybody for the probably very scuffed very scuffed start to our how not to play Atlasfallen. Everything brand new, and the first thing that we will have to do is get into the settings, because I will have to adjust this. Like, this is nice, but I'm not gonna play full screen because I wanna stream this in something resembling, just resembling full HD graphics. Actually, can I just upscale this? Can I upscale this? I can. That doesn't make any sense. What would that do? Field of view we're gonna adjust in a moment. Sure. I want something that resembles full HD, and this does not. I'm not quite sure this does. Oh, hang on. Oh, it does. Okay, so we're gonna run with this one, I suppose. And now we can actually pull this back up again. God. Yeah, professional here, as you can tell without a doubt. VSync off. 60 FPS. Well, we'll see how this works. That's fine. Alright, let's run with this. Let's see how that goes. So, one interesting thing will be the field of view slider. We're gonna have to look at that at some point. The rest we'll have to see. We'll have a look at these later. Yeah, game time. I mean, I don't mind showing. Don't see it? Sure. Generally speaking, oh, they do have a German translation. Well, that's nice and all, but we will go for English. There we go. Subtitles, yeah, yes. We'll see how this works. I'm not a fan of these. This might be useful. Unless we went through, I think, 100 degrees slowly defines the extended of the extent of the observable game world. Typo right there. Game world that is seen on display. What's wrong? Okay, why is that the case? Apparently there's a bit of a problem with the stream. Let me check. It says the bitrate is too low. I'm not even sure where I could change that right now. Oh, here. Let's go to 0. Will that help? Alright, well, first problem, we are running into a bitrate issue. I don't know whether that's... might be a CPU issue. Ooh. That's a lot of CPU usage. Okay. Well, we'll try like this for now. All right. Yeah, we'll try like this for now. Audio. The master volume is okay, I think, at full tilt. When the game window loses focus, yeah, sure. We did that. We are gonna see about this once we get into it, I think, because this is, yeah. Move dead zone, look dead zone, targeting method, character centered. We'll see how that works. Alright, well, I'm playing with keyboard and mouse for now, because I have no idea whether this is better to be played with controller or with mouse and keyboard. Again, haven't played this before. Story of the balanced combat experience that requires you to adapt the playstyle to the counters and the challenging experience that you have to face tough foes. We'll start with the Gauntlet Bearer on normal. Gameplay experience as intended, I would say.
The life source of our world sleeps in the sands. Essence. Prized treasure of the sun god Thelos. For eons, humanity has been slaved to their...
I really hope that you guys don't get too much feedback from the...
until our bodies break and fall.
Oh, I put that up too loud. Okay.
The lowest of us are denied even names.
Gotta admit, I did see the intro to this.
Devastated lands. Every day they die, killed by sand wraiths or the whips of their masters. Every day.
Every day.
And yet Thelos remains indifferent. This endless cycle will persist into eternity, unless someone were to rise from the storm.
Where am I?
Okay.
Manacled. I must escape towards the light.
Well, that is the only light that I'm seeing, so... so far standard controls. Fairly standard.
A voice. Perhaps. Yes. A voice. Who? From where?
Control is evaded. Is that a heavy and a... No, it's close and wide.
Once again. That voice. Who are you?
Are you hearing the voice? I need to get the controls better for the dodging, because
Creatures. They will not let me leave this place. I am being held here. Wait. I know what happens. Every time. I return to where I began. Cannot escape. Who are you?
okay. Well. Ah, alright, here we go. Okay, so this is just the basics of what we're dealing with, and then we can customize. So basically, man or woman? I mean, let's face it, this is a third person.
Knowledge of the world.
You raise. Let us.
Like, third person, I normally play female characters because, like, if I have to look at someone, then I might as well make it a female character. But I think in this case I'm gonna go with a male character for once. Ah. Some very funny things in here. What are we gonna do? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have some fun. Yeah. I don't know where much. don't really see that anyway. Is that important? I don't know. Eye shape. Okay. I mean... Oh, eyebrow shape. Read that. That is supposed to be this one? Okay. Huh. Oh no, it's my enemy number one. It's a character creation screen. I don't want to spend too much time in here. Yeah, why not? Oh, where's the beard? Mouth? Ears? Oh, in here. Funny, not what I'm looking for. Hair color, darker. Sure. Why? I seriously, I do have to ask, why? Is this? No, it's not that symmetric. It seemed that way, but it's not. I literally do not care. Same for this one. Sure. Whatever. Let's go with that. We can always start a different one later on. I'm not a fan of this stream health, to be entirely honest.
I am here. Her voice. Hey, hey. Hey. Easy now. It's all right. You're okay. What? We set up camp. You're safe. I'm alive.
Skip sentence.
Intact. You were struck down. We managed to get you back here. And the others? Many of us were lost. We recovered the bodies, but Reeve and Tracker are missing. They are still out there, amongst the raids. Yes, and perhaps alive. Then we must go back out there. Impossible. The guards won't let us out of the camp. I will speak to the captain. We all owe Tracker so much. Indeed. She taught us hope. What chance do you have of finding her? I have to try. Where is Morath? In the upper camp. For Thelos' sake, be careful.
Okay, a couple of things about this. Writing-wise. went to full HD on this one. For a very simple reason. And that is performance. It hasn't helped much. Is this actually... This should not be the case for a high intensity game, like that the CPU has more problems than the GPU. That is not how this should play out. What I'd like to know is I'd like to see the Are you serious? I can't see. Huh. So I would like to see the part of the multi... Ah, there it is. Why is it giving me only one CPU? Probably should be upgrading. If I want to do this on the same one, I probably should be upgrading. That is not good. Is the stream still up? Apparently not. Okay, I might have to reset the stream properties. Let's try this. This might help. I don't think so, but it might. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing the encoding. Let's see whether this helps. Okay, apparently this is slightly beyond what it can do. Which is fantastic. That is not what I wanted to see. Why, though? Those are the two that actually eat the most in here. I can't really do anything about that. This one should not eat it as much as it does. And now I'm worried why that is the case. Oh. Oh, that's not good. We might have to stream in 30 FPS. Oh, that is not good. Okay. I might have to swap this stream down to 30 FPS. That is not what I wanted to do. I'm not sure I can do this live. actually checking where I can do that. In here. Yeah. I might not be able to do this. Okay, well. Okay, we're gonna stop the stream for a moment. And I will check whether I can downsize this. What's that? Okay, let's see how this works. I downsized the stream to less. We'll see what that does. Yeah, that has fixed it. Okay, so apparently streaming at 60 FPS might not be something that my PC is up to. Oof. That's a bit harsh. Well, that's how things go. So.
Left us unnamed to die. The sun darkened.
I was surprised when our caravan changed route. Even more so when I overheard that it was on the Queen's orders. I would have warned them about this cursed territory, but the captain has his eye on me. I must be careful not to attract attention. If they knew I was not born and unnamed, my life would be in danger. And my mission to teach these unfortunate people hope would be over.
Interesting. Okay, so you just get money from that apparently. Or some form of payment. We have the upper camp over here. And we're supposed to go that way. Well, that way. But I kind of want to know what we're dealing with here. That is not looking good. What are these cards like? Well, I mean, these guys bought them, but that's impressive.
You, unnamed, did anyone tell you that you can rest?
Please, I need a breather.
Back to work, or it's the desert for you. I know what the Wraiths prefer.
I can't sit still with these things out there. We need to do something.
That's some very cliche things that are happening here.
No one is allowed to leave the camp without Captain Murad's consent.
So one of the things that I always have trouble with is the unintended movement. So if I walk away one way and then I turn around, yeah.
Hot water with a trace of food. Old family recipe. Everyone who complains gets hot water only.
Swedish fire. Tributes.
Just a pinch
Sure, Roderick.
Hey, you two, get moving.
But we were exhausted and haven't gotten anything to eat yet.
Yes, we're starving.
If you can still talk, you can still work. First time I see a wraith close up, I thought it was the end.
They killed everyone.
I only saw them. Smith, you made it.
Hi. I did. No thanks to those bloody guards. Still, it's good to see you up and about.
What happened with the guards?
Cowards ran at the first shadow of a wraith. Used us unnamed as bait for those fiends. Hardly surprising, I suppose. Our lives mean nothing to them. But this... I never thought they'd just throw us to the wraiths.
Okay, I think I'm gonna need to... So that is still not enough, so we are gonna limit this to 30 FPS. Have I gotten anything on that? Okay. I hate motion blur, so... Bloom intensity, lens flare intensity. I think we can put those down. Lens dirt intensity. The strong chroma shift effect will be when playing the game. This effect simulates the failure of a lens to focus all colors to the same convergence point. Depth of field intensity. Sharpening intensity. Radial blur intensity. Defines how strong radial blur effect will be when playing the game. I don't like blur. I mean, motion blur is worse. I don't know what radial blur is, to be entirely honest. I think we're gonna go with the... Let's go with medium. And we'll see how this works with the rate. Let's see. Will that be better? Such as buffering. Okay, I'm gonna need to check whether someone is using my internet right now to an extent that they shouldn't. Oh, the upstream is quite a lot. Yeah, we might run into a bit of a problem here. I'm gonna have to check. I might need to swap the streaming days because, well, that is actually... Why is that higher than before? Oh, because I upped it. But then that should be enough, shouldn't it? Why does that still say that it isn't receiving enough? Why? Should jump over in a moment once the video is arriving at a different rate. Why though? Yeah, the bitrate was okay. That's what I don't get. The bitrate in here that I had was 6K, and it sent 6K or nearly. This will go up to 6K, not quite, but it will get close. And now I'm a bit confused about that, because that is. So the problem is probably in here. Where are these statistics? Where did I see them beforehand? Here. Wow! I'm now dropping more frames than before. How? I didn't drop this many frames when I was running at 60 FPS. What is going on? Let's reset that and let's have a look. And now let's run this and see what happens. Okay, so now it's excellent. Well, now it's excellent because I'm not doing anything. Let's open up the statistics and let's have a look if I actually play the game. What will happen?
Why should I be standing here? If Morath can just decide to leave us all behind. He only follows Thelos. I mean, we all do, but he is devout.
So we do have some rendering issues. Ooh, yeah, we've got some serious rendering issues. Okay, I'm not sure I can actually play this on that level. Why? I might have to take that down to medium and hope for the best. Nope, the FPS are still dropping like crazy on this. Like seriously lagging. Why? I think I might have to upgrade my PC for this in order to... I mean, I can play it, that's not the problem. But the encoding?
What's this? I found him near the camp. He was trying to sneak in.
Please, we need food. You're letting us starve.
I'll shut your mouth, or I will do it.
Of course not just letting me stand around here.
Awesome food at the table.
More tributes, yep. And more tributes, yep. Not great robbing. I didn't open the grave up at all. Okay. Apparently that is enough of a guard to not let anything get in.
How long before we can leave this town? Sunstorm is not abating yet.
Why did we even take this route? Whose idea was it?
The Queen insisted, and you
Huh.
better watch your mouth if you don't want to become unnamed.
So yeah, we're dropping serious frames. Not in the game, that is not the problem, but the streaming.
Can one person eat?
They'll stuff themselves, and the leftovers are just thrown in the sands.
The streaming side of things does not look healthy
They dispute
at
the
all.
new route. Talk amongst themselves. I must admit my own doubts over the Queen's orders. Why were we sent out here? Into the wilderness. My soldiers are exhausted, traumatized by the attack. No matter. I must remain resolute. One crack in my authority and we
Funny
pay
enough,
for
it
revolt.
does say excellent, but
Revolution
I
is
am
brewing.
dropping
I will
frames
be
like
forced to
10% frames?
But doing so will spell our doom. This caravan cannot shed much more blood. You dare speak to me, unnamed.
You dare approach me. You court death.
Sir, I humbly request to leave the camp.
You wish to go out there after such a wraith attack?
There are two of our kind who might still be alive. One, known as Tracker, has been like a mother to me.
Ah, yes. I have heard talk of this Tracker. She inspires devotion amongst the unnamed.
That is true, sir.
I grant you permission. The guards will not stop you. It will be one less mouth to feed.
Well, isn't he a cheery motherfucker?
How much food can one person eat?
Unless you want me to give you.
Yeah, it's that one. What's she looking out for exactly?
I don't agree with any of this, you know, but I'm afraid I can't give you any food. The other guards, they won't let me.
I get the feeling that it should be even 200 in here. I'm now wondering where that might be. I might be wrong. Like clipping through this, into this, but not being able to see through it. That's a bit iffy. Yeah, we're still dropping about 10% frames. But YouTube says it's excellent, so great, I suppose. Does it actually say it's excellent? No, it takes These are not the analytics I'm looking for. I'm looking for the stream health. I think it just... Why do you have to close this? So weird. Alright. Well, for some reason it still says it's excellent. Not quite sure why. So we'll continue with this and I will look after the stream what that actually looks like.
Sit still with these things out there. We need to do something.
Sure.
Hey there, friend.
Yeah.
You obtained permission.
Yes. The captain expects me to die.
I pray to Thelos that Tracker and Reeve are still alive.
If anyone can survive out there.
Yeah, but then what? Like, they won't let me in again.
Such danger. I will come with you.
No. You are needed here. The unnamed look to you for guidance.
You are rare among us, friend. Bravery I have not seen before. Take this armor. I have patched it up. It will be useful to you.
Recruit garments. Modest protective garments made out of moose leather sewn by unnamed for their caravan supervisors. Okay. Ah. 3 recovery, 1 offense, 2 defense, 2 fortune, 1 shatter. This menu contains your acquired armors. Armors grant you a variety of stats which affect your capabilities in combat. Okay. Equip your newly acquired one by pressing space. Why not allow me to select it? Okay, now I can. This one has upgrades. This one does also have upgrades. No. $250 and $400. Level 2 and level 3. Okay. That is not tributes. That is something else. Okay.
Take care now. May Thelos guide you.
May Thanos guide me.
Lost your courage, unnamed?
Nope, never had any. So that's not an issue. We are not interested in cooperative gameplay as of yet. Apparently they are fighting over here, and they have lost or no, probably killed a couple of people. Get the impression that they want me to go over there. Yeah. Wonder how I come to that conclusion. Could I go? Could I go over here? Would that be an option? Alright, well for now, there's no save. Auto collecting, okay, I like that. So the journal does not auto collect. Several unnamed have been unwilling after being fortifying the makeshift camp, threatening to throw them out of the camp seems to have worked for now, but we should keep an eye on them. Alright. Sure. Some of the camera movement is a little bit odd. Okay, that does look nice. A little bit low res. To be entirely honest. Do I try this? I think this is pretty much the can't use anymore. Alright. I don't know why.
Wraith. And something else. Not a wraith. Please.
Join with me. That voice. From my dream.
Okay.
I sense you are close. Come closer.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's a natural reaction to that, right?
Yes, it happens again. I can feel, see.
Who are you? Where are you?
Do not know.
Wraith. Oh, no.
Be calm. I can help you. Use my strength.
Can I just use it? I can attack, I can hold, I can
Do not be
evade.
afraid. Use the gauntlet.
Wow, that thing is fast. Okay.
At last, my voice is heard.
What are you? Who are you?
I am Nile.
Nile?
Nile is my name.
You
That's
are
Nile.
this gauntlet.
Yes. No. The gauntlet reveals me to you. What is your name?
That is how they gonna do weapon
I am
swaps.
unnamed.
Okay.
I'm here, out here, looking for someone.
I can sense life nearby. Up that cliff.
Up that cliff. Up yours, my friend.
Wait, there on the ground. What is it?
That is an excellent question.
This belonged to Tracker. She must have come this way.
I sense danger. Wraiths approaching.
I am not capable.
Do not worry. I will help you wield the gauntlet.
Momentum. You generate momentum by hitting and defeating foes. Momentum increases the damage you deal, but also the damage you receive. Momentum is temporary. If you don't hit your foes, your momentum will fade after a short while. Okay.
The gauntlet draws the sand. Feel it around you. Feel the momentum rising.
Sure. Okay, so they evade the heavy attack themselves. When you generate weapons grow in size and power, and your movements from front is known as ascending. Okay.
Keep up the momentum, and the energy released by the gauntlet will grow. Be careful. Momentum is a double-edged sword. The more energy you harness, the stronger the wraiths will become.
I mean, they evade the alternate.
It is an idol. You can use an idol to heal your wounds.
The idol, you can heal yourself by using the idol with Oh, it consumes one of its charges. Your weapon hits restore the idol's energy. When enough energy is restored, the idol regains one of its charges. Okay, that is understandable. I see. So I can use the idol. Okay.
Thank you for trusting me. I have been...
I do not trust you yet, whoever you are. But if you help me find my friends, that would be a start. I saw someone earlier, up there. Perhaps who I'm looking for.
I can help you.
Why aren't you walking or running?
Show you.
Double jump. Okay. Now this is not a platformer. I hope.
Like I'm floating.
Careful, Gauntlet Bearer. There are still wraiths around.
You don't say. Attributes. There's something on that bridge. Where did the second one go? Behind me? Where? Oh, it's fallen down. Well, too bad for you.
That's where I saw a survivor. Perhaps Reeve.
I'm afraid I will make it out of here on my own. I haven't broken long after losing my caravan. I had everything in hands, but I hear the rain and may it will protect me.
Reeve, I found you. Is Tracker with you?
Tracker? No. She was arrested. Snatched by Morath's guards.
What? When?
When the wraiths attacked the caravan. During the chaos. They came for me too, but I escaped.
Morath let me leave the camp to search for her.
Then he wanted you dead.
I will go back. Learn what he has done with Tracker.
Your life will surely be at risk, my friend.
I am concerned only for her. Be safe, Reeve.
So while I'm out here, I think I'm gonna collect some more stuff. And try to get the fighting system a little bit better understood, because I currently am struggling with it. Both of them see me instantly, okay. Okay, so so that is how you use that correctly. Alright. I see. That looks like it's something I can traverse. Some more tributes. Okay, so I think some of the details of the game are suffering from me having to run this on a lower resolution for one thing, but also lower level of detail, just to get this to be able to stream as well. That looks very promising. I'm sorry. Can I make that jump? I don't think so. That answered that question. Right. So the idea is once you found him, you basically jump down here and you're back at camp. Which is perfectly fine by me.
This will not be easy.
There we go.
Fetch Captain Morath.
Yes, sir.
Stay where you are, unnamed.
It is the captain I wish to speak to.
You're alive. Pity you didn't find your mentor. That traitor is gone. I'm told you found... Where did you get that gauntlet? Give it to me. It can't be. But it is.
I'm sure that will go well.
I want it. Seize the unnamed. Take them to the pit.
Yeah. I mean,
Please.
what was he expecting?
I've done nothing wrong.
You really have no idea what this relic is.
It called to me.
You, pathetic unnamed, impossible. Guards, it is mine now. I will harness its power. You will die.
Please. No.
Your
course.
tracker was hoping for emancipation, but you finding this has condemned your kind to slavery forevermore. What's happening?
Yeah. That wasn't predictable at all. So, are we gonna find our mentor's corpse down here?
Forbid. You were gone. Captain Mara, he recognized you.
He was afraid of you. He wanted you dead. Ready yourself.
Okay, boss fight.
Do not worry. I can protect you.
Sand skin. Press Q to activate the sand skin and parry incoming attacks. Red flash appears before attacks, indicating the ideal timing to use a sand skin. Okay, so it's basically parry on Q. So this for parry resets the cooldown of sand skin, making it immediately usable again. I see, so that's basically one of the main abilities.
My sand skin will leave them crystallized, but it will not last long.
Whoa. Alright.
I can't believe we survived.
We should make for that opening.
Wait, whoa, Morath knew of you. What? Who are you?
I do not know, Gauntlet Bearer. But my powers... I remember some of them.
Mid-range weapon hitting multiple targets boasts good momentum generation but low damage per hit. Okay. This menu allows you to assign weapon types as main or secondary. The menu includes basic information about each weapon type, such as strength. Assign the third weapon by pressing that. Okay. Furthermore, when having a weapon selected, you can press space to view a list of all combat moves. Okay. Long range 3-hit combo finishing with a down range. So this is just smashing. Short range 3 dagger combo. Okay, so this is. Hang on, what? This is whip, whip, and whip. Yeah, okay, I get that. This is whip, dagger, dagger. The sand-sting combo. But what's the difference between these two? Like, these have the same input. What? Only available after performing a sword hook or after a counter attack. Okay, so this is a different combo, which is depending on things. Alright, powerful move allowing you to propel yourself into target. That's the hold one. After evading. Okay, small spin with a dagger creating a small area of damage. So they have that for this one as well. There's a 4-hit combo. Heavy, 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 lots of heavies, and heavy. Okay, then we have the Swift Dune Strike, which is evading, and then that. Cleaving Sand Slide. During sand sliding, I do an attack. Okay, I don't know what sand sliding is yet. Double Dune Strike. After 2 or more hits with another weapon, you can go into that one. Okay, so we are talking weapon swapping. Strong attack, that is the Shatter, the Cleaving Swirl. One that brings the character in the air while damaging all nearby enemies requires being grounded. Okay, so you have to do that. C. It's a lot of weapon, a lot of buttons, and the downswing while you're in the air. Sure. Default first ascension, second ascension. Okay. This is a long range power for vertical slash to get out of sand sliding. Let's see, sand slide. Creating large area of damage by having a few minutes behind holding but the same option as a sword hook during the dagger combo immediately after the sword hook. During the dagger combo. The sand sting combo, I assume, is the dagger combo? I don't know. So I do believe that there's a lot of stuff that you need to do and that you need to remember here. Anything interesting down here? that lead up there? It does lead up there, okay. Nook room. So there's a lot of crafting involved, I can already tell. Off-screen indicators. Yeah, I saw that. I put them up with it. I think I see. So it flashes red items. Tributes, and we have made it to the exit of the cave.
At last, we're out.
That thing. It is from my world.
The Watcher.
It sees us.
Stop right there!
No.
Give me that relic! And prepare to die.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You will not escape again.
Look. There.
Silence! Remove the gauntlet from that unnamed.
Uh-oh.
Captain! The Watcher! It's the Queen!
Well,
What's happening?
Go now, quickly. Faster, faster.
and now comes the sand sliding. There's no penalty for death. Your last service is instead of prepared to experiment in combat. Okay. Favorite essence stone feels like it's falling behind. You can upgrade in order to increase its rank and improve its effective attributes. Okay. These ones are particularly tough. Optional encounters that can be found within the world. Okay. Defeating one grants you a powerful tainted essence stone. Alright. The pale root is hard to spot. You can be lucky at the foot of trees and grass vines. Alternatively, animals can help dig them up for you. Okay, after using a sandwich hook attack or using a quick dagger combo that follows it, you can jump backwards by performing this dagger. You can find quest-related items like the quest tab. Trying what grants you a good amount of stuff. Alright.
What's happening?
We must flee. So fast. This is breathtaking.
That is pretty good, yeah. It would have been nice to learn about the move itself.
Hey, look out! Whoa!
I thought I was going to die. The Watcher. The Queen. We must make our escape quickly.
It seems you are sought by many.
They would possess the power that I can give.
All right.
Returns to me. I belong to the Knights of Bastingar.
The Knights of Bastingar.
There are myths told.
Sounds like a particular song.
Will know what I am.
That is close.
Was. We must go to them.
My heart lies elsewhere now.
Was that meant to be? I'm not sure whether that was meant to be. We'll see in a moment whether this was an intended continuance. Yeah, it was. Okay.
My legs. They're
Your dexterity is impressive, Gauntlet Bearer.
Well, thanks for the compliment.
We should be safe here.
The Watcher. The Queen. What does she want with you?
I have no memory. I remember the Knights of Bastingar. They are known to me. They will know about me.
The Knights are surely just a myth.
I sense them. A life force. We must leave this cavern and find them.
Before the Queen catches up with us again.
I sense something nearby. In the ground.
That structure there.
No. It's more metal.
It's an anvil.
What's this? The gauntlet reacts to it.
It calls me. I remember something. That structure there behind you, we can unearth it.
What?
Unearth? How?
Again, trust me.
Sure.
Whoa.
I bet this would look a lot better if we could.
Like sand pouring through me.
That metal object, it was broken. But there must be others. Such power to unearth what is beneath the sand should prove useful.
You think? Was there nothing else in here? Okay, so that is how I enter that. This is an old building. Like a fairly solid one as well. Like 2 stories of stone and then a wooden structure on top. Like the wooden structure doesn't look too good, but it looks particularly statically sound. But the rest of it is alright. Interesting. Yep, there we go. Okay, that is not what I expected.
It is powerful. It is an essence stone.
Okay. When you can see acquire essence stone for ready powers and first in combat. Right. Sure. Momentum gauge. Momentum gauge. Okay, so this is tied to the momentum gauge, and you can upgrade them. by the border, okay. Sure. Symbols below an essence stone name show its rank. This one, so rank 1, I suppose. The amount of symbols indicate how strong the essence stones are. It allows you to compare them, so that's 3, that's 7. Okay. Can increase the rank of an essence stone by upgrading it. Upgrading essence stone requires specific plants and minerals as well as an amount of essence dust that depends on the rank of the stone. Essence dust, I assume that is that stuff. Okay. Armor gauntlet. Left control to quick swap, and we have an idle haste. The momentum reaches a point. I
Go.
see.
Keep the momentum flowing to unlock its power. The stone responds to momentum.
Alright, anything else? Why is that still locked? I'm gonna assume that there's more of them. Don't know where yet. There will be more of them. There they are. Cute. Not particularly threatening, but cute.
The momentum will fade when we stop attacking wraiths.
Yeah, you don't say. Oh. Look. Why? We weren't down here yet. Alright. Preserved supplies are artifact side. Can be sold to vendors. Cloaker, a stinger. Both of those are lesser. And we've got coppery ore, not copper ore, coppery ore. Meadow synth, nook shroom, and fiery leaves, and I see something else. No, that was just a reflection. Okay. And does this lead anywhere? Probably doesn't. Nope. That leads to the abyss. I can get up here, I think. Yeah. Alright. But we also had a path down here, which was that just the way back. It wasn't just the way back. This is very dark. Don't get me wrong, I like the play on light and darkness, but like that's too much of a good thing. That is in fact possible. So that is where I need to go. I knew that already. I like the climbing animation. It feels very organic, as opposed to other movement types. Feels kind of odd. Thick skin. Okay. Increase my defense or increase my damage? If I have the momentum, then I actually want to increase my damage, because offense is better than defense. I love haste. Okay. Control. What does it say? Essence and that's a race platform. That is where I need to know. We need to go. That's quite funny.
I sense another essence stone nearby. In that open chest.
That is probably a triggering event. Anything? I mean, it would be cynical to do this, but hurl a hammer at your target, which will travel back to you, damaging everything. Yeah, we kind of want to do this, because that's one that we don't. Hurl a hammer at your target, which will travel back to you, damaging everything. Spawns cooldown 16 seconds. Alright. No animations for this one. Also no proper... That's the main, that's the secondary. Oh, that's why they... So basically the way you do this is you hold it because... Okay, so that was the initial weapons that I had. The whip and the axe. I see. Active stones. You can use a tier 1 active stone during combat with one of the generated momentum. Really? I thought it was automatic.
This
Okay.
one's different. It is more impactful. Unleash its powers.
No, wrong button. I pressed Q and not 1. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of. And I think the way that this is done, it looks a lot like it's been set up for controller, which is a bit of a shame because I don't like playing with controllers.
I sense a draft. We are near the surface.
That sounds so dumb. I sense a draft. Oh dear. What are you? Another noob shroom, alright.
I sense people close by. Many people. A settlement.
It might be Castrum 7. The caravan relay.
Yes. It is not too far up ahead. Wait. There is another metal object ahead. An anvil, yes. Maybe I can remember more about the knights. Unearth it. We require its gifts.
When using an idol, there is a moderate chance no charge is consumed. I'd prefer the higher gain, the higher recovery. God.
What?
Alright.
Who? Corporeality. I am here. You can see me.
Niall. That is you.
Yes.
Where's my helmet gone?
This anvil rooted in these ancient sands allows me to project myself, but not move. Curious.
I am eternally grateful to you, Niall. I could not have escaped Captain Morath's wrath without you. But now I must find my friend, Tracker. I suspect she has been taken to the capital.
That man wants you dead. And perhaps the Queen too. The path is a dangerous one.
Then I shall tread carefully.
Together we need not be afraid. Especially if I were to learn who I truly am. Help me find the Knights of Bastingar. I sense with their knowledge I will realize more powers. Then let us find your friend.
A quest for the Knights. I fear I am not capable of such a journey.
You found me, Gauntlet Bearer. Our destinies are surely entwined.
What you say is
no comment.
True, Niall. So yes, let us find these warriors of old.
Apparently
Together,
with this, we're
we will
pretty
succeed.
good on the streaming side of things.
The Knights. Is there anything else you can recall?
I remember a kindred spirit amongst them. A friend. But this friend, she was unable to hear my call, unlike you.
That settlement nearby. Castrum 7. Perhaps the people there know of the Knights. Though, no one has seen the Knights for years.
There are truths even in myths. Let us head for the village. This anvil, it has brought me another memory. We should now be able to leap through the air.
We can fly.
Not fly, propel ourselves. Try it and you will see.
Sure. What else can you do? You can do Gauntlet of Hands already, full armor upgrades, perks, momentum, enhanced air dash, unearth. We find air dash and reveal. Okay, so there are some upgrades to look forward to. Ruin Rising Pack. Thanks for the in-game advertisement that I didn't ask for. I'm gonna save here. So this doubles as a save point. There was something over here. How high up does this go? Dang. Okay, so it's up there. Yeah. Sure. it's a load of point and click, and that's pretty much all I'm doing. Well, point and many clicks. Well, that's a kind of steep drop. Writing tool. Okay. Was that it? That's a lot of effort for not a lot of gain. I did something here, okay.
We can find information about the Knights of Bastingar in the settlement nearby.
Okay, that's all you want to tell me? Sure. Replacement limb rare. I thought this was the way forward, but it wasn't. I see. There's any point in going further down. Another artifact. This looks interesting. So does this. Nope. Maybe not. Find a piece to stabilize the gauntlet. What? Okay, what is the quest line? Find a piece to stabilize the gauntlet.
A chasm too wide to merely jump across, but for you, barely an obstacle at all.
Is there something down there? Because you're supposed to... Well, you can climb back up again. Jump, jump, fly. Yep. There's something down there that you can raise. I knew it. Oh my God. Why? Like, why would you do that? Why would you put some items down here? Because of course now I need to explore this type of stuff always. Like that means doing this challenge without failing it is completely worthless because you're missing out on stuff. So yeah, oh yeah, I did this first try and then I fell down deliberately because of all the hidden loot that I could be getting and missing. And yeah, that's not right. That's just not right. Why?
Niall? What's going on? Niall? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No.
Okay. Oh. That was the... You probably should find something to stabilize the gauntlet.
You must wake.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Thank Philos, you're alive.
Well, I mean, no thanks to you. What the fuck?
What?
Get back. Forgive me. I was simply trying to help you. Are you injured?
I'm fine.
That was quite a show. A blinding light, a rush of air. There you were.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a humble traveler. My name is Arif. At your service.
You were trying to steal this gauntlet.
Nonsense. A relic of such renown would be far too dangerous to steal.
So you know of this gauntlet? Its power? How do you know?
Well, it's spoken of in those legends. About the Knights of Bastengar.
You know about the knights? It is they whom I seek.
Then you are at the right place, my friend. The path to Bastengar is right there.
Where?
Behind me. Through that gate. The gate that's buried in the sand.
Thank you for your information.
You're welcome, friend. Don't stay out in the sun too long. If you need to rest, there's a village nearby. And take this as a token of my sincerity. It's rudimentary, but you can expand it.
Map, okay. Put up my map on the map, let's go to the game. Press F to switch between filters, press L to bring up the legend. Who's supposed to remember all of this? Press this button, press that button. Good grief. Press left mouse click to set custom waypoints, okay, which are also displayed in compass. Compass. So that is the pathway. We came down here. There's a broken anvil and another anvil, and that's where we are. just came down here, so we haven't explored any of this. We haven't explored this one. And I guess one of these is a village, probably that one. They wouldn't put it right here.
Let's meet at the village later. I'll see you around.
And I have to run through a mass of monsters before I get to the village. Somehow he was fine.
Trust that man.
The path to Bastingar is behind that gate. But can we unearth it?
Have you forgotten that you nearly lost your life? That the gauntlet is unstable?
No.
And even if it were not, it is not yet complete. It lacks enough power to raise something that large.
Yet. So it can be fixed.
You still lack faith, Gauntlet Bearer.
Faith.
But yes, the gauntlet can be fixed. Its pieces were scattered across the lands when it broke long ago. If we retrieve those pieces, we can reforge the gauntlet bit by bit, gaining new powers as we do so, and preventing further eruptions.
Then let us find these shards now.
I sense a powerful piece nearby. We can start with that one.
Right. Forbidden lands were not always forbidden. Thanks, Sherlock. Long ago, a strong faction ruled over this area. They were called the Knights of Bastingar. Okay, they came here from some other place and had a castle towering over the lands.
We can use higher grounds to map our surroundings.
Is that now mapped? Not really. Didn't say it was somewhere here. Oh, it's not. What did we find? Green thorns. Whatever that means. It's giving me anxiety. Well, I mean. Okay, we will have a look at that once. Not one god was a clear ruler over the land, not only did they keep peace between all these peoples, intermediaries, owners, and others. Well, they sound like meddlesome pricks. One down there that we can raise. There's an anvil over there, but I think the first one we're going to do is let's take care of this before we go into the other direction.
There, the piece I sensed.
Let's ignore all the red.
I see something around it.
It seems to be protected by magic.
Watch
out, wraiths.
How did that not hit him?
Starting to remember the momentum. We can channel it into shattering blows.
For shadow attack with F dealing a high amount of damage dealing first crystallized. Yes. After ascending, the shadow grows more powerful momentum. Okay, if your current target can be defeated by the shadow, this indicates. Okay.
This one is different. It is more powerful.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's try that one again. Also remember to use the shatter because I didn't use it. Well, I did use it, but at the wrong time, I think.
This one is different. It is more powerful. You will now be able to take the piece.
A more. Okay. Enhanced
The
dash
should be
piece.
stable now, but the piece you found is still dormant.
Uh-huh.
It needs enough of its shards to be properly forged into the gauntlet.
Can you sense these shards too?
Yes. Let me show you.
Press enter. God, another one. Sure.
You see the beacons of light? Every one is a shard calling out to you, to the gauntlet.
Sure.
Can we unearth the gate to the Knights once we have them?
Yes. And with that, more powers. More memories.
It's a bit much to take in. I will need your help.
And I will be here. I need you to be safe too. Use my senses if you lose sight of them. They will guide the way.
Upgrading improves the armor's stats and increases its power level. The power level of your armor can be compared to your foe's level, so you can estimate the difficulty of the fight. Upgrading an armor is done using essence dust, 510. Okay, we have enough of that. Upgrade the armor now by holding control. That is left control, okay. Sure. Upgrade and perk perk token acquired.
Use my senses if you...
Collecting plants restores a moderate amount of your idle's energy. Sure.
Use my senses if you lose sight of them. Use my senses if you lose sight of them. And they will guide the way.
Okay. Worth a try, I guess. Bit strange, sure. But I'm sorry, but what's the objective now? Find 3. These are both main quests? No, what's... Yeah, these are both main quests. Where's the nearby settlement? That is over there. That is not too far. So I kind of... Yeah, I have to go through that anyway, because I can't really go down here. So it is go to the vantage point, collect all the stuff, and then...
Will you remember all the locations of the treasures? A kite.
We meet again. I thought that captain
Again?
had killed you. Good. Perhaps you can lend me a hand?
I can help. As long as it's not some shady business.
Shady? Never! I am looking for rare materials for essence stones. It would be good to know more about them. And to that end, I have been thinking. Sometimes, Thelos brings their fury on the land, right?
Yeah.
The Watcher flares up and, well,
Oh,
I'd like
that.
to know what happens then.
Yeah.
There could be some valuables there, just asking to be collected. I could give you some essence stone recipes from my collection, if you do this for me.
Knowledge for knowledge. Sounds like a fair deal. If I discover anything, I will return to you. Is there any way to know when and where the Watcher wakes up?
It is unpredictable, but seems to happen in open spaces like the desert more often.
This sounds dangerous. We should make preparations before doing as he asks. Find better protection.
I am just
What
here to
do
trade.
you trade normally? The Great View. Ruins are inside the flagpole above. It lies hidden deep in... Why would it... But what is this?
Did you know that many items of the past are still around? I know many. So if you bring these items... But as with every market, prices keep changing. Have an eye on the categories of the items, if you want to make as much as possible.
So he wants material for essence stones, but he's not willing to pick up this flower right over here. Sure. That's a bit disrespectful. Incense. Okay.
You do not want to forget the hidden treasures. Mark them on the map.
have one somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. Over there, I think. And over there, I think. One is over there, yep. It's over there. I think that is directly in the reservation. Somewhere in the wildlife habitat. Doop. One's over there. I think, and then one's down there, and I think that's the only one that I can get right away. Right. Well, let's collect it and let's have a look down there first. Let's put this place. Somewhere down here?
Another anvil is close. Do you feel it?
That's not where the anvil. Well, that's the anvil, but it's not what I'm looking for. I don't think that is what I'm looking for. Alright. That was this one. 150, that's not bad. That's an interesting one, sure. There must be something up here, like surely. And there is. Information has been registered in the bestiary. This is actually a chest, but not one that is interesting apparently. Don't know why this one isn't interesting, but it isn't interesting. Could you jump that? Like from there to there?
The gauntlet is calling for more essence stones. We can unlock its potential at an anvil.
No, would be the short answer to that. Okay, let's save this and let's...
May Thelos light your way. It's rare that we meet someone. What brings you here?
That would be a long story. Let's just say that Thelos really lights my way.
There are wraiths everywhere now. So you watch out. Our village is close if you care to visit. See the large ruin on the other side of the canyon there? The bridge is broken. And many others are now too. The Watchers become active again.
Several parts you encounter have shiny metallic pieces on them, known as catalyst pieces. These are marked in red, and destroying them all defeats your foe. Body parts without catalyst pieces are marked in yellow. These do not need to be destroyed in order to be your foe, but they will grant you a higher chance to receive loot. Okay.
That metal part on its body, that is a wraith's core. A wraith with no core is a dead one. That large wraith, it will call lessons. Be alert. Our foe's end is nigh. Shatter it.
Oh. I see what you mean. I should be able to get up in the bridge right here, right? Maybe not.
I remember this place from long ago. The old gate of the Knights.
The passageway Arif spoke of. It will lead us to Bastion.
We are not powerful. More shards are...
Then let us find the...
That bridge is broken. I see. that, I might be able to get over there. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's get up there. Let's check whether we can actually do this or not. Did I get some momentum gauge upgrades? Oof. That looked interesting. Okay, can I now please do my stuff? So first of all, gauge upgrade. I want the oh, I don't need to. That is in here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we have more of this. Leave a nation. Yeah, I kind of want to do this. Well, actually, I kind of want to. Unequip. You I want in here, you I want in there. These are silver. Well, we do have silver tiered up here. Sure. Yeah, that's doable. All right. 1, 2. That's easy. Then you need to learn on that.
By Philos, where did you come from?
Over there?
How did you arrive from this side? There is literally no bridge.
It's a long story.
Yeah, it kind of
I
is.
was told there was a village nearby.
Castrum 7 is right on the other side of that rope bridge. It's kind of the only bridge standing after that Watcher Fury.
Watcher Fury?
Yeah, for some reason, the whole ground started to shake, and down came all the bridges around these parts.
For some reason.
Lots of people got stuck.
I'm looking for the Knights of Bastingar. Do you know anything about them?
Not sure I can help you with that.
Yeah, he looks like the expert on them.
At the village.
Obviously.
But wherever you go, be careful. When the sand moves, get ready to run.
I can appreciate that hint. Okay, so you want me to now steal from these guys. Alright, well. Sure. You learned how to fuse new essence biting sandstorm. Summon a tornado, following your foes and damaging everything in its path. Okay, I need an essence core for that.
Slow down. All is not dead. I feel relief.
If you see an animal turn gold, follow it until it stops and digs up the treasure. If you get spotted by an animal when it's leading you to treasure, it will panic, hide, or move away. Calm down before approaching carefully.
You remember this place?
It is familiar to me.
How close do I have to follow this? How far away am I allowed to be? Because that is now getting ridiculous. Okay, great. Are you gonna do anything? Or are you just gonna walk around like this? Like, no offense, but this is not good gameplay. It's not fun to watch, this is not good gameplay. I'm just standing here, looking at animals walking around. That's it. Doesn't tell me whether I'm close enough. There we go.
This looks like a map. Or a piece of it.
Yes. The owner must have cared about it. I can sense their lingering thoughts from when they drew it. I can likely help you locate it when you have all the pieces.
Now that was that one. There is something down there. But what is that? I'm pretty sure we found this one. Traveling vendor's not there. Something down here. Okay. That's it. Yeah, pretty much it. Oh, that was not nice. Goggles.
Hello. Welcome to the land of boredom. What can I do for you?
What are you doing here?
Twiddling my thumbs, mostly. I have sticks to play with. Fun times. Oh, right. By the way, could you do me a favor? I'm supposed to report back to the village at some point, and it would be nice if you check with the other lookouts, too. I'll mark the location for you.
Why?
If Keen Eyes asks, you can tell her I'm not bored to death. Yet. Can't speak for the others, though.
Sounds lovely, question mark? This isn't really what I'm looking for, I don't think. Maybe up on that roof? I am not sure where that hidden chest is supposed to be. Fluorescent moss.
I cannot block. They drain us of momentum. Watch out for blue sparks.
Okay. Good to know. Would be nice to know sooner, but what was that? I don't think it's up there either. So where
We
is
can
it?
make our armor stronger with essence. The anvils can help.
Yeah, you don't say. Must be something over here. This is a bit worrying.
Such power. A shard is close. We should look for it.
That is even more worrying. Okay. Up there, okay. Again, something that we can raise. Sure, why not? It's up there. Right? Yeah, it is up there.
Every shard helps us, but we are still not strong enough.
You don't say. So this doesn't count as a viewpoint? Interesting. We've got people down there. Is this supposed to be the settlement? Because there's no one here, or is that supposed to be the settlement? They said the bridge was destroyed. Eyes in the desert. Traveling vendor. Oh, that's the... Okay, so that is the one. Not this one. There's a traveling vendor down there. Okay. This one we found. How can I remove these? Oh, by clicking on them. There must be one down there still. Thanks. Let's head over here first.
This one is warded by a spell. I sense we are being watched.
Yeah, no. I'm noking right out of that. Oh, look at that. Your shadow attacks heals you for significant amount of damage it deals. Okay.
That must be Castrum 7.
Perhaps somebody here knows more about the Knights.
Welcome. This place isn't much, but it's home. For all these wraiths, though, who knows how much longer I can call it such. The Elder is waiting for you. He's on the podium.
Waiting for me? Why?
I have the finest wares from all over the world. Let me show you what I...
Perhaps you are interested in buying something from me? You are in luck, traveler. I have an armor set for sale. An opportunity like that doesn't come around often.
Purchase warsuit. 1500. I don't know what to keep and what to sell, like especially in these guys. I just don't know.
An anvil. We can rest and grow stronger there.
Can the gates really be lifted, so to speak?
I'd say our options are limited, and it's worth a shot.
The gauntlet is in no state to attempt this. We require more lost pieces.
We meet again, friend. Had any luck stabilizing that gauntlet?
Oh.
I believe I have now learned how to control it.
Can you be certain? An artifact such as that, I would not trust it on mine.
The passage to Bastingar.
Interesting. He's the elder? Or the village chief or whatever? Oh.
So many years.
Odd.
It's likely a horror of wraiths in this.
You spoke of legends concerning this gauntlet. What do they tell of?
10 years ago,
Give me the tea.
dastardly rebellion against the Queen. The knights foolishly believed that love would bring them success. But, sadly, to no avail.
He's one of them, isn't he?
I will return when I am ready to open the gate.
How would you know otherwise?
Welcome to our castrum. Arif told me about you, so to speak. He said you were trying to unearth a passageway to Bastingar. Can I trust that thing in your arm is safe for us?
Yes, I took care of it. It shouldn't cause any problem.
Good. I am old 7. I try to keep things in order here, so to speak. But things are not how they used to be. Wraiths are everywhere, and many of my
So to
people
speak.
were stuck in the wild after our bridges collapsed. We are working to get them a way to cross, so to speak. But I fear for our future.
I'm trying to reach Bastingar. With my powers, I may be able to lift a gate out of the sand. If the knights are still there, you could find help.
I will wait until I see it. But you bring hope, and that is a beginning.
Is there anything you would have me do?
I have something I think would be of interest to you, so to speak. Wraiths outside seem to be drawn by some magical artifact just outside the village. For now, the shelter stone protects us, so to speak. But we don't know how long it will hold. Ever since the Watcher awakened, we're all at risk.
So to speak?
I will help with the wraiths. Where is this shard?
It lies outside the west gate of the village. You can follow the road through the arch,
So to speak.
knowledge about these artifacts has been lost, unfortunately. They are from the dark times.
So to speak.
All I know is they emit some sort of magic that seems to keep wraiths at bay, so to speak.
Interesting.
I need to go. Please
Yeah, I need to stop. All right. Well, I learned quite a bit about streaming, I can tell you that much. Where's the anvil here? There's a sand echo. Protecting the village. I came in through this one. Is that the...
The gauntlet hears the echo of an anvil.
What is that?
I can still hear the screams of those who died here that day. Knights, people with families, everyone full of courage, everyone desperate. The gauntlet. I thought I had a chance. We had a chance. I was reckless, stupid. The fight against Thelos can never stop. If we don't fight, we are lost. Forever. I have to do better. The Knights have been waiting for the time to rise again. I can't let them
That's
down
our
this
friend,
time.
isn't it?
But I can't expect everyone to follow me. I must fight alone. Whatever it
Yeah.
means. Whatever happens.
Whose name I've already forgotten. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry about that, but yeah.
That voice. Is she the one we saw in the vision?
I believe she is. It is as if her memory was fused with the sands in this place.
Right.
Only fair prices here, as always.
What's
I'm
up
sure
here?
I have what you need.
This is the anvil, isn't it? Yeah. Dong. Quick growth, momentum burst. Well, we're gonna have a look at that when we actually need it. Alright, and this is it for today. We've got quite a few problems that need solving. I need to find a better rendering solution. Probably have to get a better PC, to be entirely honest. I'm not looking forward to that. But for now, this was definitely how not to play Atlas Fallen Reign of Sand. I'll see everybody next time, and I hope you had fun. Bye bye.